It's your girl Lady Moliere, and today I'm doing some makeup. I have no idea what shade of foundation, what brand that I'm going to do. I really like this clay look on camera. You know what? I might do that. This is concealer, but I like how that comes out as well. And this is what I've been using every day, but I think I'm gonna mix it up. So, I think I'm gonna use. Okay, first off, okay, I've already done that part. I've already put my primer on, so we don't need to do that. See me, I'm going to take my hands and just like dive in and get really into it. So I'm in my bathroom, well, one of my bathrooms, and there's a mirror right here, right there. So I can see, well, I can't say I can see because I'm blind as a Bessie bee. So we're going to see how this turns out. This is crazy, but actually I'm going to use some of this one. I don't know. The colors is going to work. I don't know what happened. I feel like in the summertime, the colors, I was actually darker in the summer. I don't know why. I feel like look, it's coming across as too light, but in the, yeah, I don't know, that's weird. I was using the same makeup and I was darker. I know my skincare. I don't know. Part of me feel like my skincare. I'm usually skincare to keep dark spots away and stuff like that. But I feel like it just. I don't know. I ain't gonna say darken my skin up. Okay, so okay, so I feel like it's making more sense now. I don't know. I feel like it is. Now I'm gonna put on some concealer. I don't really use it. I kid you not, I bet you in some of my other videos, y'all didn't see me even use concealer. You know what I've noticed the difference in? I have not been using that GU toner. And it's like 50 something dollars. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna scale it back. And I started using the Medicube skin toner, the brightening skin toner. And I feel like it works so far. I don't really know nothing. But I'm gonna say this. I do miss that GU toner because like I noticed I have regular texture here, but if I was using that GU toner, I wouldn't have that texture. And I don't think I would be using this concealer right now around my eyes because I did use my GU toner and I feel like I didn't use concealer on my other videos. So keep that in mind. Like I'm thinking that it's worth the money. But I mean, yeah, you can find other toners and brightening toners and things like that, pads that you can use at a more affordable price, but it had a lot of ingredients and it's the combination of the ingredients for me. You understand where I'm coming from? And I think that's what made all the daggone difference. So I have brushes everywhere. I found my powder brush. So I wanted to talk about a situation, and I'm going to talk about this in another video because I know a lot of people don't even watch some of my makeup videos, but there was crazy situation where this mother and her son, this was in Chicago, they got, like, I basically jumped and beat on by some freaking middle schoolers. Like, what? Like, what is this world? Like, I don't understand. You know, and she said that she didn't touch them because they're kids, but I know a lot of you guys would have laid hands on those kids, you know, especially if they're, like, I can't imagine somebody messing with hitting my child and I'm not trying to respond, you know, but she held her own. And the sad part about it is this mother, I believe she has leukemia, a form of cancer or something like that. She's sick, and these kids are just sitting here making fun of her, talking about her ankles are ashy and all of this weird stuff. And you can kind of tell that they were basically targeting them. Like they was already planned. It was planned. It was a planned plot. And I thought they said one adult jumped in. I'm not sure, but that would be even crazier. But I hope these parents are disciplining these kids. I feel like these kids need press charge. Just because they're kids, they're not getting charges. Like they need something. They need some type of discipline from the system. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just crazy, you know? A lot of people was blaming the parents too, you know, but I would say this, like the house does have something to do with it, but sometimes kids just be bad. But my kid is definitely a reflection of how I am. Like She go to school. She's smart, well behaved. So I don't know. But you know what? It was a blessing in disguise because she's getting the house just that fast. 2 days later, they already bought them a house. And some people said they're working on getting them a car. A rapper said that he wants to go take them to, I think, California. And, you know, go help take them out to go get, why my brain not working? Presents, gifts, you know, take them out shopping, whatever. And so, yeah, so I think that's what's up. So I'm glad that the community really came out and supported them, you know, in Chicago, and the rapper too. So that's what's up. I know those kids are embarrassed, and I know those parents are embarrassed, and they should be. They should be ashamed of themselves. They target these people. The little boy, the mom said he's just a sweet little boy. He seemed quiet. He doesn't bother nobody. He's friendly. And I think they took his kindness for weakness, and they knew the mama was a small woman. And they just targeted him, and they thought it was funny. And it's just disgusting that this world is in. We have to protect our children from these freaking vile people. Anyways, I have to get that out of my system. So I feel like, I don't know what's been happening lately, but I've noticed my makeup ain't been laying like it was. I don't know. Ever since I stopped wearing that GU toner, and I haven't been wearing Trit, knowing that I have to get me some more. What the heck? It's just sticky. This normally, well, this is thick. This concealer is thick. This is Estee Lauder Double Wear correction concealer, stay in place concealer. So it is thick, but I mean, it was just, I mean, I don't know if my skin is starting to dry out or what, but off camera I was like really working it, and this is not the first time. And I kind of stopped wearing this because it started feeling thick. So anybody know why my makeup is starting to feel thick to me? I don't know. I don't know what it is. But that's what happened. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to line my lip, which I don't barely ever do. You see me line. I just put the gloss on, but because of my type of lips, you know. But I think lining the lips is cute. You just got to find the right liner. Okay. Another story that I caught on, and I did a video about this. This is really weird and crazy to me. This is why you got to check on your people and pay attention to everybody around you. So there was this 16-year-old girl who was freaking 35 pounds. 16, 35 pounds. How? Why? How is that even freaking possible? And to make matters worse, there's 4 adults in that household, and they're all over 400 pounds. There was a stepfather, her father, his wife, which you say is a stepmother, her daughter, so his stepdaughter, and the stepdaughter's partner, which was a woman, you know, so there's a lesbian couple. All over 400 pounds, and they claim that, oh, she's autistic, she doesn't eat. What? There's no reason for a 16-year-old in any universe to be 35 pounds. That's like smaller. My child is over 35 pounds. That's like the size of a freaking 7-year-old. What the heck? Yeah, so it's a lot of disgusting people in this world. That story really made me angry. And I got that off of online news on YouTube. I don't even know how I got on that. And I was so mad because I don't watch the news. I get my news watered down, passed down in a way that I can process it. Like, for real. And then the story, oh gosh, the story that I found before that the first story that I caught on was, see, I decided to go bling blingy today. So today I didn't go work out. Normally I go work out, right? Sometimes once, twice in a day, one time, 3 times, like 3 hours of work dance sessions at the gym. But today I decided not to. I'm going to go out and eat. We're going to go out to eat. So that's why I decided to do this video and to get like extra cute. I really want to go to work out, but it's like, girl, you do that all the time, you know? So I'm gonna do that and then work on my job and then also do some social media and whatever. So yeah, so the first story is, this is in freaking Michigan. I don't know what's up with freaking Michigan. And it was the same city. I don't remember the name of the city. I can look up the story, but these 2 mothers left their children. It was 3 kids, both. I guess one was a copycat, monkey see, monkey do. Left these kids in squalor Freaking squalor. What's up with these mothers leaving their kids in freaking squalor?